on, everybody? We're here back with another video. Today we're dropping off the munchkin at my in-laws' house, so we can go do some grocery shopping. Well, not grocery shopping, but like stuff that we need for the baby and stuff, like milk, you know, the essential important stuff. So yeah, later on we have two videos coming up. We're gonna be doing a two-part video. Like I mentioned in the other video, we're gonna be doing a sit down and get to know us type of video, where you get to know me and get to know the boss lady back there, how it all began, how we all started. So that first half of the video will be today, so stay tuned for that. So they got food and everything out there. So it's gonna be a pretty long video, so that's why we're gonna do a two-part video, and hope you guys enjoy it and get to know us better and get to know who the Rosado family is. So stay tuned. Alright, you guys, we are back. So she's back there. I don't know if you guys can see her very well. So yeah, we're back. So like we said, we're gonna do a part 1 video and a part 2 video. So this is part 1, talking a little bit about ourselves. Well, Vicky will start it off. Yeah, because you came to me.
I did not come to you.
Well, she came to my church a long time ago.
The thing is, guys, from the beginning, we actually always hated each other. I mean, we kind of do still anyways, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, it was like a...
I'm just kidding, guys. But we literally, at the beginning, we had a hate relationship. Like, there was no love at all.
At all.
We were, like, literally so mad at each other. For no reason, because we barely, we barely, like, knew each other. I went to his church in 2010 of February. The reason why I remember that is because, obviously, it was the start of, like, a whole new chapter, because I grew up in Ortiz Avenue.
In the Fort Myers area.
Fort Myers, Ortiz, M8 church. So, it was, I was born and raised there for 14 years. I went to that church, and to start over in a whole new church, obviously you're going to remember exactly that, like the dates and everything. So yeah,
She remembers the day. I don't remember nothing.
I also remember it's because it was I was going to be turning 15 and my quinceañera was going to be there that same year. But yeah, so I went in February to his church. My mom wanted to start a new church, start over fresh, and we went to the church. I had asked some friends, shout out to Natalie, Nacha, and Ruthie. I believe all three of them went with me.
Yes.
I asked them to come with me because I didn't want to go by myself, and it was just gonna be me and my mom. My dad had to be somewhere. So it was just going to be me and my mom, and I honestly did not want to go by myself. But the minute that we walked through the church, we started praying, and when we got up, from praying, I believe Natalie saw you first, and goes, "Oh my God, it's Timothy's church." And then she had whispered to me saying that me and him were going to end up together, and I just looked at her. So you're joking, right? Because that's not going to happen. So, but between you and Natalie knew each other from school. So.
Yeah, we knew each other from school, and because she, from school and from church. Because she's the one. I used to visit Vicky's church a long time ago. My dad used to go preach over there sometimes, and me and my brother used to go play. And I knew everybody she knew, but we never met each other. So
yeah, so that's basically it. So I started going. Well, that's the beginning of how we met. Like afterwards, once I started officially going to the church, For some reason, we never even like wanted to shake each other's hands or anything. Like we would literally just like fist bump, or kinky or elbow. Like we would literally just.
Yeah, we didn't want to touch each other. We had there was coronavirus back in the day.
So we just like, we literally always made a new handshake. It got to the point where his dad had to tell us, okay, you guys need to say hi to each other, like, you know, like Christians. And we're just here like, no.
Like, okay, yeah, she was everybody else, but not her. Yeah, it was like a very rocky road for us when we first started. Like, got to know each other.
But the thing was, even
we were inseparables, no matter what.
Literally, we hated each other, but everybody always thought that we were either dating or we were about to date or something, because we were literally always together. We were always talking on the phone. We were always
somebody thought we were married at one point. Remember?
Yeah.
I was just thinking the other day. I was like,
and we were just like, no, we really don't like each other. And they were like, yeah, it doesn't show by the way you guys are acting. And
yeah.
it's just like, we were, for some reason, we really hated each other, but we were so inseparable that we just ended up becoming best friends. Like, it just went with the flow.
It's a bounce on you. Yeah, so I mean, like, it got to the point for us to like we were best friends without even knowing that we were best friends. She knew everything about me. I knew everything about her. It was like our secrets were like kept between us two, and that was it.
Yeah.
And yep, still heading to her guts and stuff, you know. But
and then when we would go down to different churches.
Oh yeah, when we would go out to different churches, it was either she would walk up to me when I was talking to girls, or I would walk up to her when she was talking to some guy.
It's not that I wanted to sabotage it. It's literally that his mom would make me go and get him to get on the bus to go home. Stop. No. I actually had a crush on your friend, though. That was the thing. So, it wasn't you. It was
and yet, she ended up with me anyways. Yeah, so I mean, and little by little, like it wasn't the same. Like, say, if I would miss church a day, like, she would not have a good day. If she would miss church, like for some reason, church wasn't like right.
Yeah, then you would text me and always tell me that too.
And like we would always hang out at her. I would always hang out at her house. Her parents, off the start, they loved the heck out of me. They still do, you know. So, and I'm a person. I'm not the type of person to always go to people's houses. I see only when, yeah, like when people treat me right or whatever, like, and they make me feel like this is my home. Then yes, I will be there. Because if they tell me this is my house too, you dang right, it's gonna be my house too. Literally. Just ask my friend Moses and Carmen. If it was up to me, I'd be over there every single day at the house. And every single day they're always feeding us and everything like that. Shout out to Carmen and Moses. We love you guys.
We gotta get tacos, guys.
Oh yeah, we do gotta get tacos. So, you know, I think that's over there. So yeah, so I mean, it was to the point where like we would always be in her house, always either watching movies, making food, making desserts, and
that was the most that we always made.
Just chilling. Like at first for us, we were just like nothing, just like whatever, you know. But you know, little by little, like as time went by, like, and the thing was, everybody would always say, "Oh, you guys are gonna be together. You guys are gonna end up."
And the thing was that
I would always roll my eyes and be like, yeah, whatever, you know.
And then the thing was, at one point, like, somebody got a girlfriend, and you know, he posted about it on Facebook, and then I remember his mom pulling me aside in church, and this was in 801, and she pulled me aside into like the bathroom. Our 801 church was like a small church, so we only had like literally just the bathroom and the actual like service place. So she pulls me to the bathroom and she goes, "I know that Timothy has a girlfriend, but I know that you like him, and I just wanted to let you know." And I'm like, "I don't like him." And she goes, "Oh, I know you like him, and I want you to be with him, but I'm praying that God breaks up this couple because he does not belong with her, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, okay, but I don't want to be with Timothy. And it was so random. Like, it literally, I just walked into church and then she just pulled me aside and decided to tell me that you had a girlfriend and all this stuff. I'm like, I know, I saw.
Yeah, it was, then little by little, like, I guess, I don't know, it's just,
Well,
I always say God works in mysterious ways.
yeah, because Solomon said it. And then
There was an
Solomon
older couple, there's an older gentleman at the church that, for some reason he always when he saw me and Biggie,
We're
even
not
just
saying-
chilling or whatever.
But it's not saying like he predicts the future.
Yeah, he's not a fortune teller or anything
But
like that.
basically, he has gotten everything right that he has told us.
Yeah.
Literally, he told us, you know, like, he told us, okay, you know, he told me first. He was like, everything's going to start with a text message. Me and Timothy started texting each other, and that's how we started talking and dating. Then after that, he had told me, okay, you guys are going to get married soon, and then obviously we got married. Then after that, he was like, oh, and I see you in 9 months with the belly. And it was literally after that, I got, like...
It was like, bro.
It was probably like, what, like a couple weeks later, I found out I was pregnant with Genesis. Then all of a sudden, he was, you know, he said, oh, it's a girl. And we're like, oh, no, it's a boy. And he was just like, oh, no, it's a girl. And then it was a girl. Then with this one...
Yeah, that's another story that we're going to say later on. I'm going to tell you the little argument we had.
And then Elijah, too.
But-
He said it was a boy.
But before all that,
He was
so it was true. He was
on point.
he always had he was always right on everything. And not only that, but a lot of people also were like, people that didn't know us would be like, oh yeah, you guys are gonna be together. You guys are gonna end up being together. So, you know, when those are my church people that understand me now, what I'm about to say, when God has a plan,
Ain't nobody stopping it.
you know, there ain't nobody stopping a plan from happening. And you know, so one thing led to another, and like I said, everything just started off as a text message, you know. So, and from there we would always constantly call each other. No, but it was kind of like before St. Augustine. Like we were just like, but the push of everything happened after St. Augustine, because her parents, Vicky had the idea of going to St. Augustine for a weekend.
Before St. Augustine, we went to the Everglades, remember?
Oh yeah, we went to the Everglades.
Long.
You guys, yeah, they took us along for like, it was like a Saturday, so to go to the Everglades, and then we ended up like seeing some other stuff, which is pretty cool. But at least it was like a day that we had it, you know, just for like all of us to chill out and hang. And then after that was the trip to St. Augustine that Vicky had planned. Obviously, I'm Vicky's acquaintance, so she requests it and I push forward so it can go through.
Well, the thing was,
So-
I had told Timothy, I was like, I want to leave like Lehigh area for a bit, just for a day or like a weekend or something. So I started, and then he's like, well, ask your parents, what ideas do you have? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna talk to my parents. So I did a research, and I didn't tell him where I was thinking of going first. I told my parents, and once I got the okay, they were like, okay, we'll book the hotel and whatever. And I literally texted Timothy. I was like, they said yes, we're going to St. Augustine. And then he's like, I want to go. I was like, well, it's your job to ask your parents.
Yeah, so luckily everything was good to go for, and we woke up. We went Friday morning.
Right.
It was Friday morning. We went early, me and my father-in-law, to go get the rental car, and it takes about 8 hours to get there, but we got there like in 5 because he's got a heavy foot. Plus, we had good snacks on the way there because somebody decided to bake cookies in the morning, so.
No, I baked cookies.
We had
the night
cookies.
before.
Your mom had made eggs. I remember the good old eggs your mom made. Bacon. Yeah. So, yeah, we had like a little feast on the way there. So we were pretty good. But St. Augustine, it was a very beautiful place. Even though the time frame that we had, we still got to see a lot, but there was still so much to see. Like they have this museum that we went to on that Friday. That, I mean, we kind of rushed through everything because we want to. But if you take your time to enjoy it, man, the antiques that they have at this place, beautiful, man. I was loving all the old school pianos they had. Like they had these pianos like kind of made out of like marble and stuff like that, and like But like, yeah, you couldn't touch it because you touched it, you mess it up because they're so old.
I told Timothy that I do want to go back for a week. But my
Yeah.
thing is driving 8 hours with the kids.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to like drug them out or something. Give them that good melatonin, Nah, but after that was like kind of like our. It was kind of like our okay. It's okay. Let's do this and see what happens. Let's try and see, And we would start off, with a lot of text messages, late phone calls at night, and us as Christians, there's a lot of old people with a lot of old school rules, and as far as like dating goes and stuff like that. Obviously, you talk to the person for a little bit, you get to know the person, then you date them for a little bit, and if nothing happens, you guys get married or break up or whatever. So we made it official that we're talking and whatever, and a little bit after that, I was like, no, I want to start this like now. I want to start dating Vicky now, like. Cause, number one, I'm not getting any younger. I wasn't getting any younger. She wasn't getting any younger. And to be honest, we're not living in the old school times. Not saying nothing wrong with that, but the times have changed. And with God in the middle of everything tends to work out to His favor. So we dated for a little bit, then we got it. Then I wanted to well, this is how I asked her out a few days before her birthday. The day before her birthday, I went over, we ate at the house and bought me some food, and then we used to always go to the back of the house where there was this well, I had went a while ago. No, but that wasn't to ask her. That was the house, the old house they used to have like a little big old avocado tree that we used to always sit under, just chill whenever I would go visit her. Just chill, have fun, talk, play with the kids or the dogs or whatever that was there. And it was just us two by ourselves. And I told her how I felt, and she told me how she felt, that she couldn't wait anymore, and she loved the way. I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, that's not part of the story. You're making that part of it.
Nah, but, we told each other how we felt, and we came to the agreement that, we wanted to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and move on in our journey of life.
We did have a couple of people, or a lot of people telling us, you guys aren't going to last, this is just a phase, and all this stuff, and we had always said from the beginning, if this is what God wants, then obviously He'll make it last. Mm-hmm. And if it's not, then we'll stay best friends. We grew into that.
And I'm a person, to be honest, I'm a person, people can talk and say whatever they want to say. It don't bother me. It don't faze me. Because at the end of the day, I know where my faith lies and I know where my faith stands. And when you really want something, like I said, when you put God in it, good luck trying to tear down those walls. And so I asked her out the day before her birthday, and then I still remember when I went over, then that car ran that animal over there. I gave her a he ran the damn squirrel over. I went over, surprised her with a bear and a ring, because like a promise ring, because that's what I wanted to do.
Sorry guys, we're on our way to our pastor's house right now to have some church.
Plus my windows kind of fell off the thing, and so it rolls up and down, but then it stays stuck at a certain level. So the next day was her birthday, and so we had a good time for her birthday. For Christmas as well.
Surprised you with your wall.
Yeah, she had, because I like I said, I cut hair. For those of you that know, I cut hair, and I always wanted to get these wireless clippers and trimmer set because you got me both.
Yeah.
And so
With your barber shirt, your hat.
yeah, she had got me a barber shirt, a hat. She got me, and when she got me when she got me the clippers, I was like, OMG.
Oh no, and I'm born in Philadelphia, Florida shirt thing that you had too.
Oh, I think I still have that somewhere.
But yeah, so I got him some barber clippers because he had sent me his wish list, and I'm like, oh, okay, nice. Wow, they're expensive. And he's like, yeah, no, I gotta save up money, and he didn't know that I had already saved up some money because I wanted to get him something nice for some working. And so yeah, I ended up getting him.
I was gonna say that's a TV.
The wireless clippers.
Yeah, so she surprised me with the wireless clippers. It was awesome. I still have one of my wireless clippers. The trimmers, the one that I used to have, they got messed up. But you know, so then we dated for like said like a year or so, a few months or whatever, and came down to where I didn't want to wait any longer. I was like, no, I'm gonna ask her to marry me. And so I planned everything out. I planned everything out to be a certain way. Even though my plan to propose to her didn't work out, but I got to propose to her, and it was a nice way that we did it. And so we'll go into details more later on. Right now, we just got to the house, so we're gonna close out this video, and then stay tuned for the next video for the continuation. So we're about to go have church and be blessed. So y'all, like I always say, stay blessed and have a good day, good evening, good night with your family, and we'll see you on the next video.
This world keeps going from worse to worse, and I don't understand what's happening. Well, I'm going to tell you what's happening. The love of God.
Yo te voy a decir lo que está pasando. El amor de Dios.
It's gotten cold.
What is up, guys? We are back with another video. I'm here with my pastor, my dad, Pastor David Segura. Here with Jesse, my sister. I got my mother back there with the baby, and you already know, boss lady in the back. We're about to do a little worship song called Santo Jesus, and then later on we'll do some more videos of some other songs that we were trying to practice, but we gotta practice the song. So here goes. I vlogged the other day at work.
Santo es el